Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining this session. First, appreciation is extended for all the hard work and dedication in the field. This session will provide an overview of the EMT MDS Maker Plus application user manual. The guide is intended to support smooth entry of patient data and submission of daily medical activity reports during deployments. Let's begin. Before we begin using the application, please make sure your device is connected to Wi-Fi. A stable internet connection is essential for downloading the app, syncing data, and submitting reports to the EMT coordination cell. Please check your device settings and connect to a reliable Wi-Fi network. Let's now move on to the pre-input setup on your smartphone or tablet. Before using the MDS application, there are a few settings we need to check. This ensures the app functions correctly and data is recorded accurately during deployment. Please follow each step carefully to prepare your device. Now, let's configure the location settings on your smartphone. This step is essential, as the app requires location data to accurately record activity sites. For Android users, please go to Settings, then tap on Location. Make sure the location switch is turned on. For iPhone users, open Settings, scroll down to Privacy Security, then select Location Services. Ensure that location services are turned on. Please check your device now and confirm that the location setting is enabled. Now let's move on to downloading the EMT MDS Maker Plus application. The steps are slightly different for Android and iPhone users, so please follow the instructions for your device. For Android users, open the Google Play Store. In the search bar, type EMT MDS Maker Plus. Once you find the app, tap Install to download. For iPhone users, open the App Store. Type EMT MDS Maker Plus in the search field. Tap the download icon when the app appears. Please ensure your device is connected to Wi-Fi before starting the download. Once you have downloaded and opened the EMT MDS Maker Plus app for the first time, you will see several permission requests. These may include access to your location services, consent to use personal information, and confirmation to download map data, depending on your device. Please make sure to tap Allow, Agree, or OK on all of these prompts. These permissions are essential for the app to operate properly during your mission activities. This completes the initial setup of the MDS application. From this point forward, we will begin entering the necessary information to operate the MDS app itself. This includes your team and user registration, which will allow you to create and submit daily medical reports during deployment. Now let's proceed with user registration in the MDS app first. Enter your license number. For this training, please use 202500712. This is for ARDEX 25 participants only. Next, enter your name. Then, provide your mobile phone number and email address. Please make sure the email address is entered correctly, as it serves as your unique identifier in the system. Enter the full name of your organization. The following fields are optional, but recommended. Select your medical expertise and your nationality. If you need to update your information later, tap the gear icon on the top right of the home screen and select Update Profile. After tapping the Register button, you will be directed to this screen. This is the home screen of the MDS application. From here, you will begin all your daily operations, including patient data entry, activity reports, and team settings. Here, you will select the operation mode of the MDS application. There are two available modes: Mission Deployment Mode for actual deployment, and Training Mode for practice and testing purposes. To set the mode, tap the gear icon in the upper right corner of the app's home screen. Then tap Operational Mode and select Mission Deployment Mode. If you are practicing, please select Training Mode instead. To access the map view, tap the gear icon in the upper right corner of the app's home screen. From there, you can zoom in, scroll, or adjust the map to check the areas where medical activities are being conducted. Once finished, tap the Back button in the upper left corner to return to the home screen. In this step, you will register your team information. Tap the team icon located at the bottom right of the app's home screen. Then tap the arrow icon next to the EMT name field. From the list that appears, select your team name. If your team name is not on the list, you can register it manually. First, enter your team name into the text box labeled Filter Teams by Name. Then, scroll to the bottom of the page. Tap the Add New button. Select the appropriate team type. Indicate whether you are the contact person for this team. Finally, tap the OK button to confirm. And then tap the back button to return to the previous screen. You will now return to the previous page automatically. This means your registration process is complete. You are now ready to begin using the app. Now that registration is complete, we will begin the core task of this application: entering daily patient information into the MDS. Let's take a closer look at how this process works. To begin your daily patient reporting, you will start with creating a new daily medical report. First, tap Create Report at the bottom left of the app's home screen. Then, tap plus Add to start a new entry. Make sure to check the activity date. Confirm that it matches the actual date of treatment or adjust it as necessary. To select the activity site, tap the button next to Activity Site. If your site is not listed, enter the location name in the Search by Name field. Then, tap Add New at the bottom of the screen. From this point, each team will begin registering records for individual patients they have treated. There are two ways to register patient information. One is to enter details for each individual patient, and the other is to register only the aggregated number of treated patients. This slide shows the first method: individual patient entry. To start, you must have your patient records ready. Tap Patient Data Entry. Then, tap the Add button. Enter the results of the medical treatment provided following the MDS content structure. This is what the individual patient data entry screen looks like. You will be asked to enter the name and age of the patient. Then, select the patient's sex. Below that, you'll find the list of options for the medical services provided. Please check the boxes that apply to the patient's case. On this screen, patient information fields are shown in purple. Medical service categories are shown in yellow. Please make sure the details are accurate before moving to the next screen. Just a quick reminder on colors. The yellow sections, which we've been using since the previous page, are for inputting each medical activity. And now you'll notice a new blue section, which is the daily summary for your team's activities. Let's continue with the data entry. Keep selecting the applicable medical records for each patient. After you've finished entering one patient's information, tap the Register button to save. Then just repeat this process for each patient, one by one, until everyone has been entered. If you're still treating patients for the day and not ready to submit yet, no worries. Just tap the Back button in the top left to exit temporarily. Once you've entered all patient records for the day, tap the Back button to move on. After you tap Back button, you will see this page. Step 10. Register patient information. Using Method 2. This method is based on the accumulated tally sheet. Please make sure you have the completed tally sheet ready before proceeding. Next, tap on Tally Sheet Entry to begin entering the summarized patient data. Enter the number of cases for each medical treatment item as shown on the screen. Once you have completed the entry, tap the Register button at the bottom right. Then, tap the Back button at the upper left corner to complete the process. Once you tap the Back button, you will see this page again. This confirms that your entry is complete. Now that you've finished entering patient data, it's time to report your team's daily activities to the headquarters. Tap the button labeled 3. Submit to EMTCC to begin the submission process. After tapping Submit to EMTCC, you will see this screen. Next, tap Team Information to begin filling out the required fields for submission. You will now see this page showing your team information. Please review the details carefully. If anything needs to be updated, make the necessary changes. Once everything is correct, tap OK to continue. Once again, you will see same screen appear. This time, tap on Daily Summary to proceed with reviewing the overall activity for the day. This section gives you a snapshot of everything your team has entered. This is the Daily Summary page. It shows a compiled overview of your team's activities for the day. Please review the information carefully. If any corrections are needed, make the necessary updates here. Once everything looks correct, tap OK to proceed. Next, you will back to this screen again. Now tap Needs and Risks. This section allows you to report any urgent needs or potential risks observed during your team's activities. Be as specific and accurate as possible, as this information helps coordination at the EMTCC. Again, you will back to see this page. Please tap MDS Statistics to review the summary of all medical activities your team has entered. This provides a comprehensive overview of patient counts and treatment categories submitted. Here, you can review all of your input data before submission. Just a reminder about the color codes. The purple section, items 1 to 3, covers gender and basic demographics. The yellow section shows patient conditions and medical needs. The blue section summarizes the actual treatments provided. Please check that the numbers you entered are accurate. When everything is ready, tap OK to proceed. You will return to this page as the final step. Tap Send Report to submit your completed daily report to the headquarters. This marks the end of the reporting process for the day. Please remember to repeat this process each day during your mission. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope this guide has helped you understand how to use the EMT MDS Maker Plus app effectively. Thank you again for your attention.